Good morning everybody, thank you for joining me. I am currently sat outside my first collection for the day. We are going to collect building supplies and they're going to a school in Godalming. After that I'm going to Hazelmere to do another building supplies collection, and that's going to Maidstone in Kent. So nice little drive today. Something a bit different about this truck though. It bends. Not sure it's supposed to, but it does. But it is what it is. It is what it is. So yeah, just waiting for these guys to open the gates, and then we'll go in and get loaded. And I'll say it's about an hour and 20 minutes to the first delivery. Could be on a night out tonight. Not 100% sure yet. It depends on what I have to do after I've finished that second delivery. I'm sure there'll be something to bring back. They're not going to let an Arctic run around empty for too long, are they? So yeah. Right guys, let's wait for these to open and I'll speak to you when we're on our way to Godalming. Okay guys, that's that first delivery now done. Change gear, there we go. Now to make my way to between Hazelmere and Midhurst is where we're going to another building supplies to pick up there. And then I say I've not got the full postcode, I'll get that from them when I pick up the paperwork, but we're heading over towards Maidstone. That drop there was quite easy actually, just a big loop around the big school playing field. See a load of building work going on with the fact that they've got 10 pallets of plasterboard coming or been delivered. Just a second whilst I negotiate this junction. There we go, thank you car for waiting, it's always helpful that. Give them a little thank you. Right, yeah, so round the school field and then parked outside their loading area, unloading area, and yeah, downloaded it. Had to move backwards and forwards a few times because there wasn't much access, as you can imagine, to there. Oh, a lorry coming, let's tuck over here. Let him, he's letting me come through, which is even better, bigger than he is, so yeah, always helpful. Cheers buddy, thank you. Yeah, so yeah, nice easy delivery for the first one. This next one, or the collection, is going to be a little bit tighter. I know, so I've been to the yard a few times doing some building supplies for them, but they've obviously got a big order going out, hence why I'm out in the big truck today. So let's crack on down to there. I want to find somewhere to have a break on the way down, get us something to eat and drink. Oh, blind corner here, so just bear with us a second. There we go. Easy. And a bit later on I'll try and do a little talk about how I feel about the differences between driving a Class 2 and a Class 1 truck. So yeah, I'll speak to you guys in a bit. So that's the second collection done for the day, and now making my way back out to the 272 to go up the A3 to the M25, around the M25 to, as I said, Maidstone. We've got 8 pallets of weatherproof cladding, so yeah, I'm going to another building site today. I'm going to stop in column services because I'm going to need diesel, and I want a brake as well. Still not found anywhere yet to get a drink or anything. That's the trouble with coming down the back roads, as you will have seen from the time-lapse footage. Little reverse there. Hopefully I get to do another couple today, but we shall see what happens. So not 100% sure, but a little reverse there. I don't know if you saw the car that was on the corner there, but that's a Lamborghini. So the last thing I wanted to do was give that a little nudge with the trailer, so hence the extra caution going past that. But yeah, other than that, it's been okay through the country roads, twisty, windy. Just going to concentrate down this hill a little bit because we have a sudden speed limit change, and I say we're going through another little village, so it gets quite narrow again. But that's part of the driving of the job of driving. So yeah, let's crack on. Let's get through this village, find somewhere to have a break, and I'll speak to you guys in a bit. Okay, so I'm now on the M25 between Cobham and Clackett Lane, just making my way, as I say, to Maidstone. I've been driving now for, what was it, 3.5 hours. So I've been driving this now for, yeah, so 3.5 hours. A little bit in the dark this morning, not too much though. I've been down some country lanes, as you've seen. I'm now on the motorways. Comparing it to driving the Class 2 vehicle, so the rigid vehicle, apart from really obviously the obvious thing, it's longer than the Class 2 vehicle. You don't really notice a lot of difference when you're going forward. Of course, when you go around some tighter turns, you've got the cutting of the trailer to worry about. Which is obviously where the wheels are further back and it's moving and bending. Obviously, if you're going through your lessons at the minute, you'll understand that as you're going, as you're learning, basically. But yeah, the cutting of the trailer is a little bit different. Obviously, it's something to factor in on some tight turns. But just driving along the motorway or generally down sort of normal A roads, you're not going to notice. You're not going to notice that you're driving anything different to driving your Class 2 vehicle, in my opinion. Some people would say that's different, but in my opinion, I think going forwards, you don't really notice a difference apart from the fact that it's longer. So when you're wanting to overtake a vehicle in front of you, you need to factor in that, as I say, there's more truck behind you than in your, say, your 18-ton rigid. Reversing is a completely different situation. That's one of those things that, again, if you're learning, it will just click. You'll just be able to do it, and it's still thereabouts in my head. I'm still learning. I've still got so much to learn. I've been doing this now 4 days. This is my 4th time out in an Arctic. So yeah, fourth time out in a Class 1 vehicle. Yeah, and reversing is the bit you kind of get apprehensive about, but you just put it into the snail gear, the crawler gear, whatever it's called in your truck, and just take your time. Get out and have a look, see where the trailer is. That'll help you learn where the trailer is, learn what you can do. Yeah, just take your time and take the shunts that you need to take as many attempts to get into somewhere that you need, and don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask, can you just watch the back of that for me, or can you just keep an eye on my passenger side there, my blind side, because I'm doing that, and it's no different whether it's on the blind side or your good side, whatever people say. It's get out, take your time, have a look, do what you need to do, to make sure you're safe. But yeah, it's not as daunting as what people think. The first time I went out, I was like, oh my god. But I think we're all like that. The first time you go out in a rigid, you're like, oh wow, big vehicle. But yeah, it takes a few miles to get used to, and then you're fine. So just take it steady. You won't notice a difference between your rigid and your Arctic. It is easy. Main reason for me changing up or upgrading my license as such, doing the class 1, was just give me that opportunity potentially to earn more money. That's the way that more money is earned in this job. So yeah, why not do it? I'll pay the extra money and learn to drive the bigger truck with the opportunity to earn more money. But not every company has that opportunity. But yeah, hopefully that's given you a little bit of an insight as to what it's like. I'm not going to go into too many details. There's so many videos out there of people that are comparing class 2 to class 1 and all this stuff. But at the end of the day, it is down to you and how you feel about being on the road, rather than how someone else feels about it. So get on there and do it, and you'll be fine. Got about 40 minutes to go before we get to the delivery. As they've got 8 lifts to do, so yeah, it's going to be relatively quick. So let's get cracking on with that, and I'll speak to you guys in a bit. Okay, so that's the second delivery done today. I've now been given a collection to go and do from Rochester. Sat-nav says that's half an hour away, 15 miles. So yeah, just come off of the M20, A20, whichever one it is. Here, just following the sat-nav at the minute. So slowing down for this corner, all the way back round on myself. Yeah, so this collection is for delivery tomorrow, so I am going to be on a night out in a big boy truck, and then yeah, delivery into Worthing, I think he said. I'll find out when I get to the exact details when I get to the collection anyway. There we go, around here, just negotiate this roundabout. There we go, nice and easy. So yeah, night out after this collection. I've got plenty of driving time, so I can make my way down there, but by the time I get there, they will realistically be closed. So yeah, I can hopefully find somewhere on the way to park nice and close. Oh, got dark in the tunnel. And we're back. Yeah, hopefully we can find somewhere nice and close to park, so I'm there for first thing in the morning. You never know, it could be somewhere that's got a 24-hour unloading, and I might be able to get it off tonight and make my way to the second drop. I think there's 2 to do tomorrow, but we'll find out the exact details when we get there. So yeah, night out, on my way to my collection, and I'll speak to you a bit later. Right, that's me loaded, and now just making my way back out of Rochester, making my way back to the M25. Gonna head round there to Clackett Lane. I think I'm gonna stop there for the night, be able to get something to eat. If I was in my truck, I'd have all the stuff that I needed and some food as well, but because I'm not in my truck, I only bought my pillow and blanket just in case I was on a night out, and yes, I am. So yeah, gonna get round to Clackett Lane, get something to eat. I will park there for the night probably. By the time I stop, it's going to be 5 o'clock. I'd have done 12 hours today, which isn't that long, really. But yeah, could do with it being a little bit shorter day would be nice, but wasn't going to happen. I'll say not with having to do this third collection, resulting in the night out, which is fine. So I will pick this up in the morning, and yeah, we'll see how tomorrow goes. See you guys in the morning.